FridayNightGlory.com, Kenny Matthews with head football coach, Coach Rangel. It's here again. Yeah. I mean, it's got to be fun and exciting to start it all over again, huh?
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the greatest deals I love about being a head football coach and just coaching in general is every year you get a new group. It's a fresh start, new players, young kids grow into older kids, and all of a sudden you look up and you're going, wow, that kid grew up fast. So it's pretty exciting.
It's your 14th year, I believe, here, and 12 years head coach. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's correct, man.
Well,
dog years ahead.
I mean, that's
dog years. So pretty excited about still being in the colony.
Can you tell me a little bit about you guys keeping this kind of level of play here? What's maybe the main cognate being able to do that for year after year?
You know, for us, it started back with that 12 and 13 class, and we finally had a situation where our best players were our best leaders, and we've been able to pass a torch every year. And so the kids you just spoke with are all exceptional leaders, exceptional kids in the classroom, first-class kids on the weekend, and you win games when your kids are doing the right things outside of football. And I think that's the biggest focus we have.
It polices the locker room itself, doesn't it?
Absolutely, man. I don't have to worry about much because these guys take care of each other. They know what's right and what's wrong. And, good example is, man, they get a sub in a class. My guys, they know exactly what they're going to go introduce themselves. They're going to make sure they know they're the guy to go to. They're going to clean up anything that's going on in that classroom. And that happens on a football field every Friday night. But we make it every day here.
That's huge. You can get these guys to buy in, too, and to do it themselves.
Yeah, and so it's a big deal. So, character runs the world. I don't care what job you're in, where you're at, or what you do. And so we're just trying to get them to do that over and over and over in every phase of their lives.
Replacing a lot of talent. We were talking a little off camera. You got 17, all-district honors last year that have graduated. Graduated both kickers last year. I said, do you think like you're being able to find some of those replacements?
Yeah, so we finished day 17 today in spring ball. We finish up tomorrow, and yeah, we've definitely got some solidified depth charts. We've had a lot of young talent, coming through the grind that we knew about. So we're pretty excited to get those guys on the field. Our JV was 9-1 last year. We got, of those 17 guys, 8 of them are back. So we got some all-district guys, an all-state kid in Calvin Baker, our quarterback, and our, so we got a lot of kids also coming up. So we're pretty excited about just seeing what it looks like, man.
I've known you now here for a few years. Your non-district schedule is always real tough. You didn't do it again. I mean, it's 2 6A teams and Rudy with the other Frisco schools in your district. So, I mean, you can't ease into this thing this year.
Yeah, we've gone different routes on that, and my belief and philosophy is you got to play good to be good. And those 3 schools, North Crowley at their place, Byron Nelson's a good 6A school, and Rudy may be, if not the top Frisco school, one of the 2 top Frisco schools. So we'll get it on with those guys on a Thursday at the Star. So that'll be a really good atmosphere game week. I think it's week 3 or week 2.
Yeah. And it seems like your players are excited to play these Frisco schools here. A lot of friendships amongst all of them, so it's going to be exciting. And I guess the focus is going to be there when you play the Frisco schools.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I'll become really good friends with a lot of those guys, head coach-wise. We're together so much that a lot of those guys are good friends of mine. And then we teed up and play on Friday, and then we're friends on Saturday. But that's kind of the same way I'm telling my boys: relax and let the football do the talking, and everything else will fall in suit.
Well, hey, Coach, it's always a pleasure to come out here and talk to you. You've always been very easy to work with here, and we appreciate it. I know it's last minute here. I know we had a couple cancellations, but we're looking forward to the off season for you guys to get better, and we're looking definitely forward to the next, the season coming up, and we'll be there to cover a few of your games.
Yeah, God bless, man.
Thank you, Coach.
Brother.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.